The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from Washington, weighing in at 194 pounds, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Robert.
Given the participants, this match might very well steal the show, guys.
Yeah, and I think you could go so far as to say it has the makings of a Match of the Year candidate.
And Corey, what do you think the champ's game plan is for this one?
He's going to be looking to end this one as fast as he can, Cole. The longer this match goes, the more chance of injury. And the last thing he wants to do is relinquish his championship due to an injury he sustained in a non-title match.
Get ready for strikes, submissions, and a vicious mean streak. It's Brooklyn Von Braun.
The critic of the critics.
Here comes the War Goddess.
And from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
You can thank Hall of Famer Booker T for much of Ember Moon. This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial past affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who are calling themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
I gotta like that.
I bet you do.
And again, yet another counter. Oh, here we go.
Powerbomb.
Sami Zayn starting to struggle.
And Sami Zayn reverses it.
Looking stunned. Looking rocked. He's just dominating at this point.
A man like that seems to have an endless store of energy.
It's hard to look at Sami Zayn now and think of him as an inspiring figure, but that's exactly who he was in his time at NXT. In fact, he was widely regarded as the heart and soul of NXT.
Oh, man, what a strike.
Look out. Here we go.
Oh, look out.
Amazing move there.
Ooh, bullseye.
Oh, that was just malicious.
There's the quickness and agility with the roll-up. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. Wow. Gets the tag.
Michael went back to a time when Sami Zayn was synonymous with NXT. Far cry from where it is today. Now I wonder if everything we saw from Sami in NXT was just a ruse.
Oh, why are you guys trying to rewrite the success Sami had at NXT? Just because you and everyone else turned their backs on him shouldn't discredit everything that he's accomplished.
Just a step quicker.
In off the tag. This tag team contest is underway. Both of these teams have been very game so far.
A barrage of strikes.
Endless.
Folks, it is clear Sami Zayn is feeling the pure physicality of this match.
Wait a second, it appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend Red for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
From the middle rope. Wow. Moonsault into the DDT. Wow.
Oh, again! She's bringing the pressure on now.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
In a bad way here, guys. It was NXT TakeOver Orlando where we first laid eyes on Aleister Black. And guys, I think it's safe to say that the Dutch Destroyer lived up to the lofty expectations that night.
Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Ruby Riott with the reversal.
And Drew McIntyre just tagged himself in. Red didn't like that.
After some miscommunication on the tag, it appears Red and Drew McIntyre are having a minor disagreement.
This looks like it might be more than a minor disagreement. McIntyre is walking out and leaving Red to fight on her own.
Is anyone really surprised? This is what happens when two people who despise each other try to form a team.
At least Aleister Black isn't going to take advantage of this situation, as it looks like he's resigned to this essentially turning into a one-on-one match. Ruby Riot's no-nonsense, all-disruption approach to the world also translates to her approach in the ring. And it's women's division. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I've ever heard this Uniondale crowd more excited for a match.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. Now back to the ring.
Oh, look at this roll up. When you see Ruby Riott, you know that Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are close by, just waiting to strike. And that is something that every competitor in the women's division must combat against.
I don't like what you're insinuating, Cole. Ruby knows that when you're dealing with privileged people, the odds are often in their favor. Logan and Morgan even the score and pay immediate dividends.
Oh, did you see that? It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's a lady that can turn it on quickly, no doubt about it.
I'd like to elaborate on my point about Ruby Riott's expertise in playing the numbers game, gentlemen. The result is the Riott Squad is running roughshod over the entire women's division.
Well, we know that these unprovoked, often blindsided attacks are just going to continue, Michael. I don't know if there's anyone who can put an end to the Riott Squad's brutality and chaos.
Oh, again! She's looking a bit out of it here. Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
Superplex!
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Insulting. Ooh, what impact.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Uh-oh. That's one for the highlight reel.
Harsh impact.
She's got the shoulders down. No, kicks out in time.
She's still in this one.
Ruby Riott turns it around.
Traps the arm.
Bang! Riott kick.
This could be the chance she was looking for. Boy, that would hit the target.
She's got a long way to go before she should be thinking about a pinfall victory here. Finds a way to reverse.
Calf kick right on point.
Not many can move like that. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. It looks like Ruby Riott could be done for.
Yeah, this could be the end of the road for her. Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Uh-oh. Phoenix splash!
Oh, that was unreal.
Ruby Riott's in a bind.
Down with a power bomb.
She is just dominant right now.
She's able to turn it on at will.
Man, oh man.
Oh, what a forearm.
Ruby Riott saw that one coming and made her pay.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Wow, what a sequence. No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
Hooked him up.
Drop kick from behind.
Ouch. Trouble is on the horizon.
Not what she was looking for.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Hooked up and
Boom, backdrop suplex.
On a high angle, right across the shoulders.
Back suplex.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Calf kick right on point.
What tremendous agility.
Uh-oh.
And it's Ruby Riott with the reversal.
Russian leg sweep.
Things not going how she'd like.
She may have underestimated the opposition she'd face tonight.
oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Stop in the leg. Just nasty.
What a maneuver.
Ooh, impressive counter.
Shoulders down. This could be it.
2.5 as the ref deliberately counting slow.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
Ruby Riott just too quick.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, what an elbow high on the chin.
Uh-oh. Phoenix splash.
Oh, that was unreal.
The singles contest has a victor.
Here is your winner, AJ.
Quite some back and forth there before finally picking up the win.
That'll knock Ruby Riott down a peg or two.
Well, that was indeed a great match, and I think it's worth emphasizing how huge this victory is.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
Brooklyn Vaughn.
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
Boom, what impact!
Ooh, well measured.
His offense is on point right now.
We'll see how long he can sustain this attack.
Oh, again! Drew McIntyre fans with some reason to worry here.
How impressive was that reversal?
Oh, what a forearm!
Lariat. Clear the deck, cannonball coming through.
Not looking good, guys.
Oh, nasty impact.
So agile.
A high-risk maneuver.
All the way for the top.
Drew McIntyre made him pay there.
And a knee stop!
That'll ruin your leg.
Oh, man, what a strike!
He's taking it up top.
All the way from the top rope.
Wow, what agility.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. Avoiding trouble there. He's going for it all. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
He is not going to go down without a fight, Michael.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Great reversal.
I got to say, I'm impressed.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Gets out of there in a hurry. Boom! KO punch. Drew McIntyre looks like he's really struggling under this pressure.
I think this one's over. McIntyre made a great comeback to NXT. Now,
and what a reversal from Drew McIntyre.
Neck breaker.
Ouch.
going up top. We've seen him here a few times tonight.
Incoming.
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
Oh, what a counter. Ooh, he's fighting hard, and it's paying off.
I don't know where he gets the energy, but I'd love to have some.
One more time. Here we go.
Dazzling move right there.
Drew McIntyre made him pay there.
And stomping away in the corner.
Had him scouted.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Tagged in.
Wow, she turned that one around. Just striking at will.
Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
Oh my goodness!
The switch here to Drew McIntyre.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation.
Incredible agility. He's stalking his opponent.
Look at this.
Truly spectacular.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. Incredible combo.
The target's been acquired once more.
How do you come back from that? Drew McIntyre really needs to dig down deep and fast. This is going to be big.
Look out! From the top rope, diving clothesline. It could be over here.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights. Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
Down to the floor. Now, look at this power. He's hurting now.
If he doesn't get out of that corner, he's going to be hurting even worse.
So many different styles on display here in this mixed tag team match.
Cover! You're not going to get her that easy.
Clearly not enough damage done. Oh my goodness!
In off the tag. Referee in position. 2 count.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take. Look out here. He's got something cooking.
From the top. Oh, from behind.
This is going to be...
Look at this.
This display of acrobatics is simply remarkable.
Big punch finds its mark.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
he's executing on his plan perfectly.
Yeah, well, it's not how you start, but how you finish.
Delivering the suplex.
Penny predicament.
Nice kick out there. She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry.
She returns the favor there.
Humiliating slap.
Impactful slam.
She's going to try again.
That should do it right there.
Guess not.
Nice drop kick.
Comes in off the tag. Oh, what impact.
Over and over.
Does he get him here? And a kick out after a long two.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre.
Kick right on point.
I don't like the look in his eye.
Look at this. Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Going for the home run. Look out.
He evades the attack.
Saw what he had in mind there. Effective arm drag.
he's going for it all.
Oh, look out.
These acrobatics are absolutely astounding. Taking it to the midsection.
These attacks to the core are clearly having an effect here, Cole.
Insulting. He has become relentless at this point.
Not sure.
Look at this.
Oh, nasty impact.
Such vicious strikes.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Here comes another one.
Ref get ready to raise his hand. That could be it.
I guess he's thinking something else here.
He's clearly not thinking about winning.
Out of it in the corner. Hurricanrana. Tagged in.
Suplex.
Oh, my goodness. Great athleticism.
Breaker. Right to the lower back.
Comes in off the tag.
Ooh, what impact.
For the win! There's two! Despite their often heated and acrimonious past, Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun have managed to win the Mixed Match Challenge.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Judging from the look on Red's face, I think that ship has sailed, and she doesn't seem to be taking this very well at all. I mean, why would she? Red just lost to her best friend and her worst enemy. I'd be angry too.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Nice necklace, by the way. Real classy.
Thanks. I'll get you my jeweler's info. I bet he can throw together a runner-up version in no time.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. After all, I had a career record of 24-2 in MMA. I left that necklace at home.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe, and who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And before you say anything, I'm just looking to help. It's the only way he's going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. We'll set up a time later, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who's tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time, and besides, maybe she's changed, okay? People do that. And she was a good teammate. Good enough that we won the mixed match challenge.
Are you trying to rub it in? Because I think your teammate's ridiculous necklace accomplished that already. And by the way, who was in charge of handling the charity money that you won?
Brooklyn. She gave it to an animal shelter in our hometown.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe she took the $500,000 and spent it on that awful necklace and murder coat she was wearing? I bet the animal shelter doesn't even exist.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. Red. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever.
Amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to. She wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM. No offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, Kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following Introducing the challenger from Huntington.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
Nice job by Samoa Joe.
Proving tough to catch.
Uh-oh.
Up across the shoulder.
The champ getting put to the test here.
He planned for this and could still rally.
Anticipated that attack perfectly.
Oh, look at this. What a headbutt.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Harsh impact.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Spiked into the ring apron.
Bringing it back into the ring. Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Lost in the corner right now.
Ooh. Wow, look at that agility.
The champ to the incoming. A spectacular maneuver. He's been quickly taking control here.
He's capable of great runs like this, no question.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, what a combo! The champ to the...
All the way from the top.
A big fight feel. Pressure cooker situation. Double... WWE Universe hanging on every... And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful!
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
Welcome to SmackDown. Shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pull eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme.